and thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and our intrepid sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's East versus West here in Salt Lake City. The Jazz hope to put on a show for this home crowd. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Michael Jordan and Harper. And for Utah, Brian Russell is out there with Malone. Then there's John Stockton. Then it's Jeff Hornacek and Ostertag. You look back at Utah's draft last June, an underrated story was that they owned New York's first-round draft choice.
Yeah, and it ended up being the 9th overall pick. And that's not a bad pick for a team that's in the playoffs.
Here's Ostertag. We'll go to Doris Burke now, who spoke with head coach Phil Jackson. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, attacking the glass at the offensive end of the court is a big focus for them today. He said creating second chance opportunities is one of those little things that makes a huge difference for us. We win the war inside, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. So Clark, an early focus on crushing the boards.
Well, that's always kind of a big part of winning basketball, is doing a good job on the glass. So many advantages come from owning the glass on both ends of the court.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Clock at 4. Pippen, he's guarded by Russell. Stolen away. And it's Utah's ball. Takes up. And that's good on the layup. Here is Harper. 1:04 left in the first. And laying it in as that one falls through. Here is Stockton. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Arcs it high. Here's Malone. Goes up. Cans it from in close. Malone's got his first 2 points.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Pass to Pippen. Likes loose for 3. Gets it to go. Pippen's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Malone. The rebound by Harper. On defense, Utah. Here's Gordon. And good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more. And making a change here, the Jazz. And he completes the 3-point play. Here is Stockton. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Stockton. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. Bulls lead by 2.
Well, they're scoring with ease.
Close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Harper.
The Bulls only had 13 wins against the West last year. They need to make better progress in that area.
Sometimes your style doesn't fit with another conference. That might be the case with Chicago.
Could possibly.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman. Here's the angle on our Sprite Slam Cam.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
And so here is Utah, trailing by 4. Pass to Malone. The shot, no good. Our Chicago takes it the other way. Harper kicks to Jordan. Back to Harper. From the wing. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
And Utah has possession. 6-point game. Back to Malone. Nails the easy jumper. Malone's got his second bucket.
Kick it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Pippen. Kept alive. And Utah has possession. 46 seconds left in the half. Malone down low. Rodman covered. Fades back. Malone misses.
That's really not the kind of performance that his team needs from him here in this quarter.
Pippen the pass to Jordan. Outside Harper. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty to watch him just rise up and put it down.
Clark, doesn't it look like he's always having fun out there?
Yeah, he's having a party. I mean, they might need to stock a spare backboard when this guy comes to town.
And Utah has possession. Here's Isley. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And making a change here, the Jazz. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Harper. Got it up. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one.
Take a look at what Jordan's done. He has 5 points and 1 assist.
Back soon here in Utah.
It looks like we made it to another Friday. Time now for the halftime breakdown presented by HP. Chicago with the lead against the Jazz at Energy Solutions Arena. They've been in an incredible rhythm offensively. If you're wondering why it's dark in the gym, they've shot the lights out. A good start for Ron Harper. He's got a handful of points and has added a couple assists in this one too. And the Jazz, they're putting up a fight. Excellent production. The second string coming in, knocking down the shots. A good start for the mailman, Karl Malone. Also getting into the mix, Brian Russell. A look at a pair of names we figured would be leading the way, neither putting up their normal averages. And now it's time to head back to the rest of the game out in Utah. I'll see you next time at the half.
The second half is now beginning. It's been a close one. Neither team has been able to get an edge. Here's Harper. Thinking about this Bulls team knocked out by Cleveland in round 1. Joe Quinoa said he wanted the Cavs, but maybe bit off a little bit more than he could chew in that next.
Well, you know what? It wasn't for lack of effort on his part. I thought he produced at a high level. The Bulls just need to mature a little bit and add an inside scoring presence to be able to challenge the Cavs.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. We've got Longley. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper and Jordan. Three-pointer from Stockton. Kept alive.
That's a fantastic effort, Kevin. I mean, really, offensive rebounds are so important to helping your team win.
Clark, just look at how he used his strength to get back up and finish.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Here's Harper. 1:17 left in the third. It's Pippen on the wing. From 17 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. Pippen's got 5. Thinking back to that Bulls-Cleveland series, I will say those games were close. It wasn't a runaway.
No, it was a competitive series. I think every time two teams that know each other really well meet in the playoffs, even if the series doesn't go a long way, it's still competitive.
Malone's shot, good.
Those floaters are difficult to hit, but he made it look easy right there.
Pippen against Russell. Here's Harper. Shot off, and he took the other way.
Tough D forces him to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Here's Stockton, and there's another one for the Jazz. Here's Jordan. He's got 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 7 points.
This is clearly the time when you want to take the last shot.
Harper against Stockton. Now here's Malone. With the fadeaway. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. 10 points for him.
That is a tough, difficult shot to make. He felt his man and just rained that fadeaway right over him. Sweet bucket.
And so this one is tightly contested as we end the third.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 7 points, and you can add 1 3-pointer to his stat.
As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin. Well, our spark of the game goes to the Bulls for that major surge. They went on that offensive tear in the first quarter, and they haven't looked back, guys.
And thank you, Doris. That run was a defining moment for sure.
Yep, that's exactly when it all came together.
Here's Stockton. He's out there with Jeff Hornacek. Hayward out there with Brian Russell. And Utah looking good. They've got to start the fourth quarter.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Here is Harper. Longley against Carr. Gordon. Right side, Jordan. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pumping. Here's Stockton. Takes the lead.
That's a heck of a job to lay in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
Outside Harper. Now here's Rupp. Not a lot of room. And here's Jordan outside. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Usay really struggling to find any kind of open.
Chicago trailing it. And here's Harper. Outside Pippen. The leader. Kept alive. Here's Robin. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
Less than 1 minute left.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Here is Harper. Decisive possession. The crowd on the edge of their seats. And again, no good by Chicago.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Pippen gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. And they get a change here with the Jazz. Here's Hornacek. He's guarded by Harper. Harper is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
And 3 from Jordan, and Russell pulls it down. Hornacek passes to Stockton. And so it's Utah with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Brand player of the game.